This company needs to be reborn. I'm sure there are other workplaces that you would be fit at.
I agree. Let's revolutionize the company.
Troublebuster!
In conclusion, the graduation album cannot be purchased. Memories are priceless. So that's it for today. Toby, hee hee. I love this streaming. I can see why people are so into her. Anyway, I'm going to watch different videos so I could do a research for popular contents. My name is Melanie, and I'm a 34-year-old office worker. There's been some situation lately, and I started working at an advertising company. I've been trying my best at the new work environment. However,
What would we gain from securing a contract with a company like this? Talented people like us will consider these things, so you don't have to worry about it.
but we won't ever grow if we don't challenge new things.
This company needs to be reborn. I'm sure there are other workplaces that you would be a fit at.
What do you mean by that?
Haven't you heard of the proverb, "He who walks with vermilion becomes red"? I'm feeling the necessity of a large revolution within our company.
No way.
If you're so confident with your opinions, why don't you start your own company?
But our company's been performing unwell. Shouldn't we consider venturing out to new industries?
Jeez, you must be rushing to earn credits because you've been hired midway.
That's not true.
It's easy to lay your hands on a fish that looks good in front of you. Talented people stay calm and place their focus on the bigger picture. Our company should endure at this time. If we were to run our business in a sincere manner, the way we've overcome our previous challenges, I'm sure we'll perform well in a matter of no time. I know it already because of my experiences.
But,
I'm sorry, but we're done talking. I'm busy.
Melanie, can I have a moment? Yes? What? You're going to quit our company? Yes. I am sick of everything. No matter how many suggestions I make, none of the new ideas are accepted. I don't feel motivated at work lately. Well, I completely understand how you feel, but it's not just me. What? All the young team members are feeling that way. I see. Well, this is bad. This is really bad for the company. For the sake of everyone else, our company needs to be reborn. I am not letting him get away with this. Troublebusters! Nancy, can you please give me some time to sort this out? Our company will make gradual changes. Huh? What do you mean by that? I can't really tell you the details right now. Okay, I'll believe you, Melanie. Thank you very much. I'm so grateful to have met you at this company. Huh? You always listen to what others are telling you. You're great at what you do, and you always help others out. You're so reliable. I admire you so much. I would follow you for the rest of my life if you were my boss. Oh my, that means so much to me. And I'm not just kidding. You deserve to be recognized. Tucker, about what we talked about the other day.
The other day?
I agree. Let's revolutionize the company.
Oh, about that. I'm glad you finally understood.
Yes, and sooner the better.
I'm looking forward to it.
Today, the shareholders meeting was being held.
And so, our company has been underperforming, and we need to place our focus on regenerating our business plans urgently. During the shareholders meeting today, this will be the main topic of discussion. Sir? Yes, Mr. Simon? What is it? I suggest all board members to be terminated in order to regenerate the business. Understood. Let's go ahead and take a vote regarding the suggestion. No need. I acquired 51% stake in the company. Oh, okay. Since the majority agrees to this matter, this suggestion has been accepted. As of today, all board members will be terminated as of today. Hold on a second! Yes, Tucker? What's the matter? What's the matter? I mean, what did we just decide on? Right! How could we decide on such an important matter so easily? Jeez, what are you ranting about? Of course I'd rant! If you're terminating all the board members, what's gonna happen to us starting tomorrow? Starting tomorrow, none of you will be board members. That's not okay. I won't approve this. This can't possibly happen. I don't know what to tell you. I only suggested that we should disassemble all the board members in order for us to regenerate the business in our company. The shareholders are entitled to suggest, and I have 51% of the votes out of the stakeholders. So that's why the suggestion has been approved. Everything is according to the rules at the stakeholders meeting. But is there a problem? Even then, this is just ridiculous! Sir, as the CEO, how can you stay so calm about this? We're getting terminated! This means you won't be the CEO starting tomorrow! Mr. Simon spoke to me about this in advance, so I was aware that this was going to happen. What? That's not fair! You knew of this prior? This was a complete ambush for us! Is he preparing a new position for you? No, I offered, but he refused. Yes, it was such a generous offer. But I've been feeling responsible for the fact that our company has been underperforming lately, so I planned on stepping down sooner or later. I see. I admire your decision, but I won't agree to losing my job starting tomorrow no matter what! Mr. Simon, what do you think? If Mr. Steven's gonna be responsible about this matter as the top position in our company, we'd like to regrettably respect his decision. And with that in mind, we can consider that the cause of our company's underperformance has been eliminated to enough extent. There's no need for you to terminate all the board members. Mr. Tucker's exactly right. By eliminating all of us at once, it'll cause a huge confusion among the company, and the operation will end up pausing. We'd like to continue fulfilling our responsibilities by assisting with the regeneration of our business. That's right. Mr. Samuel and Mr. Tucker are exactly right. Please, reconsider terminating all board members, I beg you! Don't worry about that. I already decided on who to take over each of your positions. Everything has been arranged in advance, so it won't affect the company's operations starting tomorrow. What? Who's gonna be the CEO? I'd like to assign Mr. Clark as the new CEO. Understood. Since the suggestion is agreed by over 50% of the shareholders, we have decided to assign Mr. Clark as the new CEO. Everyone, my name is Clark, and I'll be assigned to the CEO position. I'll do my best to contribute to this company, and I look forward to working with everyone. That's not okay! For the next CEO, shouldn't you be choosing either Mr. Samuel, who's the current COO, or Mr. Tucker, since he's the executive director? Kevin's exactly right! Why are you assigning Mr. Clark to the CEO position out of nowhere? Unless you provide a valid explanation, we're not gonna let this go. Me neither. I won't agree to this personal arrangement no matter what. And of course, me neither. Okay, I'll go ahead and explain that thoroughly later. Anyway, let me introduce our new board members. Melanie, my niece.
Thank you, Simon. Everyone, my name is Melanie, and it's my pleasure to meet you all.
What? What on earth is happening? Melanie is Mr. Simon's niece. What? I was surprised to find out about that recently. Since over 50% of the votes goes to this suggestion, we have reached an agreement to place Melanie as one of the board members. Hold on a second. I understand that Melanie's Mr. Simon's niece, and because Mr. Simon owns a majority of the stake, he has the freedom to choose all the board members he wants, but it wouldn't be fair for the sake of the company if he was to abuse that authority? What do you mean by that? For you to terminate all the talented people, and for you to play favorites and bring your family into the board? I'm sure that'll impact our business negatively. We should not make such a shallow decision. I'm sure there are other companies who ended up failing because of the same mistake we're about to make. Huh? Does that mean you're questioning Melanie's abilities? No, of course not. But Melanie lacks experience. Until the day she becomes a strong board member, I'd like to continue providing her support. If she's Simon's niece, I guess I have no choice but to let Melanie become a board member. At this point, I'll use whatever I can take advantage of to survive. That's right. Since I'm very experienced, I'd like to give her all the support I can. Yes, please, leave everything up to us. That's what these people are saying. But Melanie, what do you think? Do you need their support?
Glare?
Duh!
Not at all.
Why would you say that? We graduated from renowned universities. I'm sure you'll need us to stay with the company.
Educational level can be one quality to evaluate someone. However, that's not all that matters. A person's ability can't be measured so simply.
That's right. Melanie passed the entrance exam for our company with a perfect score. It's a score that even those who graduated from renowned universities can't achieve. So I was very impressed. I can tell that she's been studying on her own a lot, even more than attending a college.
Whenever I feel like certain knowledge is necessary, I've been utilizing online classes to learn everything I should. In our generation, you can learn almost anything as long as you have the motivation. University isn't the only place for you to learn.
Duh! But as the current board members, we have the experience that we've contributed to the company in the past. Melanie has experience as a board member too. What? After she graduated from middle school, she got a job at the company that my friend owns. And there, she gained over 15 years of experience. And that was how she's become someone who is part of running the business there. I can guarantee that she has the ability to work as a board member for this company.
Thank you very much. I learned so much from that company.
Damn it! What the heck is her career? At this rate, they'll end up determining that we're not needed here!
Mr. Tucker, you and the fellow board members have accomplished so much in the past, but that's a glory in the past. Currently, you're only causing damage to the company. Let me say this clearly. The board members who became comfortable and lost motivation will only interfere with the company from venturing out to the new world.
Damn it! She's completely denying us! That's not true. Why would you say that?
Then if you guys are so talented, why is it that our company is underperforming so badly?
I'm sure this is just temporary.
I don't agree with you. When the company's business is declining over the years, I don't consider it temporary. If nothing is done about this, our company will end up bankrupt in the near future.
Melanie, what do you suggest we should do?
Yes. Just like how Mr. Tucker suggested the other day, we need a revolution in our company. But I guess the nature of it will be completely different from what Mr. Tucker imagined. The company is currently underperforming because the upper management is refusing to accept new ideas. We're facing the limits of clinging on to the previous examples. The generation is always moving on. An example of a success story in the past will not always be the correct motive in the future. If we don't have the mindset to search for new ideas, we will only be left behind. My junior colleague was also concerned about the fact that our upper management is not open to new ideas, and she even considered resigning. If we were to have all of our suggestions that came out of the care for the company over a simple reason that there hasn't been any past examples, it's only natural for the younger employees to lose their motivation.
All right. Do you guys finally agree to the reason I decided to terminate you? No, I can't possibly agree to this. These guys are just making all these things up just so they can eliminate us. At this point, I'll do whatever it takes and stay with the company no matter what. Moving forward, I'd like to express my opinions clearly at the stakeholders' meetings. We could perhaps utilize the media and question the public for their opinions. There are so many different methods we could take.
We can't do that.
What do you mean by that?
It's because the company will be purchasing all stocks that everyone currently owns. Therefore, no one will become our stakeholders.
Great. She's starting to give in. Does that mean we'd seek for ways to settle over money? But we can't just easily agree to this. In this case, we'll have to make sure that you reinstate all board members' positions.
No, that's not it. Please, take a look at the final discussion topic at the stakeholders meeting.
The final discussion topic? A stock consolidation aimed at business restructuring and facilitating the shareholders meeting? Wait! I didn't even think about this topic because the shareholders won't gain anything from this. But yes, in most ordinary circumstances, it wouldn't be approved. But, I believe Mr. Steven owns about 16%. If they were to add Mr. Simon's 51% and Mr. Steven's 16%, wouldn't that end up becoming 67%? That's right. The special resolution for the stock consolidation will be passed once it receives more than 2/3 approval. As a result, 50,000 shares will be consolidated into a single share, and the shares you hold, being less than 1 share after the consolidation, will be compulsorily purchased by the company. How aggressive of you to squeeze us out! Given the business situation, the purchase price will end up being very low, but this was something we caused, and we have no choice but to accept it. Once this meeting is over, I plan on giving all my stocks to Mr. Clark and Melanie. But you're not gonna gain anything from that! Why would you do that? I've been feeling a huge responsibility for making this company this way. Damn it! This guy's so full of himself for doing that! Can't he just do that on his own time? Stop dragging us into it! It's fine for you to feel responsible for whatever you want, but I wish you wouldn't drag us into this matter. No, you folks are just as responsible for this matter as I am. At least I'd like to pass on this company to the next generation after cleaning up the house.
Thank you very much.
Melanie, okay, we admit our defeat.
But this isn't about winning or defeating.
But it's also a fact that we've been supporting the company all along.
Yes, I respect all of your past contributions.
Right? And wouldn't you feel bad to have us lose our jobs like this? We understand that there have been problems. Why don't we meet in the middle and have you demote us instead?
If you're willing to accept new ideas, I would have been willing to do so.
Whoa! Great, Melanie! We promise we'll fix our mindsets. Yes! We managed to at least keep our jobs! And I shall stop denying new ideas just because there aren't past examples. Me too. From now on, I'll follow Mr. Clark's mindset. Phew! That was close.
It sounds like you're misunderstanding something.
What do you mean by that?
I said I would have considered to do so if the problem was only regarding your mindsets. However, wrongdoings cannot be excused. You guys are not needed at this company.
What wrongdoing are you referring to? Yeah, we've been living honestly and diligently. We would never do anything bad. We have a record of an internal investigation, and you're not getting away with it. We've already gathered evidence of you guys collecting illegal kickbacks from the client companies. Yikes! You also inflated the transaction amounts, received the unrecorded cash, and created slush funds. The amounts are large, and since it's clear you've done this repeatedly, I intend to file a claim for damages from now on. That's wrong! I did it because Mr. Samuel ordered me to do it! It wasn't my fault! Hey! What are you even talking about? That was your idea! You said no one would find out, and everyone does it! I don't know what you're talking about! I don't recall saying such a thing! How dare you! I was told by the two of them, and that's why I had no choice.
This is worse than I thought. All three of them are completely guilty.
This is just ridiculous. When we start our new operation, I'll make sure to have preventative measures so this won't happen again.
Right. We should never tolerate these wrongdoings.
I'm counting on you guys. Okay, fine. We may have received a little extra reimbursement, but this happens in any company. That's right. We're generating far more profit than that, so this small perk should be considered a proper reward.
No, this is not tolerable. What you guys have done is embezzlement, and it's a crime. Because you've demanded a kickback, there have been a few companies who hesitated to work with our company. It's been affecting our business. A proper reward has been provided through your salary as a board member.
But if you were to make such a huge deal out of this and turn this into a lawsuit, it's going to damage the company's reputation. Shouldn't we settle this matter peacefully for the sake of our company? If we were to make this known to the public, I'm sure it'll damage the reputation of the company. But if we were to conceal the wrongdoings and it were to be exposed, it will damage our reputation even worse. We will make this incident public and have the three of you who have been going on about those wrongdoings be responsible for this matter. Hold on a second! We've been working together all along! Our actions may have been shallow, but don't forget about the fact that we've been contributing to the company! Oh, please, we're sorry. We apologize, so please don't turn us into the police!
No, your contribution to the company and the crime you committed are two separate subjects.
We will take actions accordingly, and our company needs to be reborn. No! Please forgive us!
In the end, Tucker, Samuel, and Kevin were arrested on charges of embezzlement in the course of their duties. Since it was their first offense, they received suspended sentences, but they were ordered to pay substantial damages. Because the incident was reported in the news, they now seem to be struggling during job interviews. All three were served divorce papers by their wives and appear to be getting by through part-time work just to make a living. As for me, wow, you look amazing! I'm not sure if I should be wearing something like this. What are you talking about? You look good! Oh, okay. Nancy has been taking me all over the place on my days off. Might as well take off your glasses. Oh! You're so beautiful! Can I call you Big Sis Melanie? Nancy, are you enjoying your job? Yes, I'm so motivated. I see. I'm glad to hear that. Troublebusters! I had an accident. What? You had an accident? Yeah, I'm really sorry. Your car got wrecked, but you can pay with insurance, no problem. Oh, it's totally fine. It's not covered by insurance at all, so I'll just go ahead and take $50,000, which was what that car cost, straight out of your husband's salary, okay? What? It should be all right if I just bring some things, right? Well, oh, silly me. I'm sorry. My name is Helen. I'm a housewife who's being harassed by a mom friend who lives nearby and has numerous bad habits that directly affect me. I'm fine with you borrowing a few things, much like I would do so, but this goes far beyond the concept of borrowing, doesn't it? I said I was going to return it all, didn't I? What's with you and frickin' treating me like I'm a thief, eh? As you can see, screaming is her usual way of communication. You literally cannot tell who the culprit is in this situation at first glance. I really want to be more direct with her. But this bitch is the kind of person who walks around wearing trouble as her clothes. And I don't want to cause trouble over something so small. And now you know my predicament. But eventually, something would occur, created by her and her husband's incurable clumsiness, and it was truly despicable. I had an accident. What? You had an accident? Are you okay? You're not injured? I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Oh, well, that's good. Honestly, driving a car you're not used to is truly a wrong decision to make. Did your husband buy a new car? No, Helen. Huh? But driving a car you're not used to? The trans sure is sturdy, isn't it? The trans? Yep. Well, out of all the things I've borrowed from you up until now, the car was the most awesome of all. What? Car borrowed? Yeah, I found it abandoned in your parking space, so I borrowed it. Who calls that abandoned? It was parked there, for God's sake. Oh, is that right? But you didn't tell me that, so it's your fault, isn't it? That logic will not hold up, Miss Catherine. If you were driving the car, that means you brought the keys from inside the house, didn't you? The keys were lying at the entrance of your house, silly. No, the keys were hanging up at the entrance, weren't they? Lying there makes me sound so careless, more careless than a 14-year-old violent delinquent with a metal bar in a kitchen. It's not always acceptable to make whatever item you find on the ground your own property and do whatever you want with it. You took the keys out of the house and stole the car. Hey now, come on, you know full well that's bullshit. The last time we had a tea party amongst us mom friends at your house a few weeks ago, you said something along the lines of, "It's only my pleasure to give Miss Catherine the privilege of driving our new trans. And even if you should get into an accident, Miss Catherine, you don't need to worry, we can just cover it with the insurance." Yeah, I remember you showing off your new car in front of everyone like that. I wouldn't say something like that, though. You're mad. Oh, it's rare for me to see you so mad. There is no way anyone would believe that lie, you understand? Really? I think it's a more realistic story than if I had just taken your car out of my own accord, wouldn't you agree? No good. This person has no heart of humanity. I've avoided going into direct confrontation with her until now, but now that she's even getting her blood-stained hands on our trans, I am done being patient. I immediately hung up the phone and consulted my husband, Alan. We devised a plan to turn the tables against Mrs. Mommy No Brain and launched a counterattack. Unforgivable. Troublebusters initiate. I'm really sorry, dear Helen. Oh, that's totally fine. It's not covered by insurance at all, so I'll just go ahead and take $50,000, which was what that car cost, straight out of your husband's salary, okay? What? My husband is currently on his way to directly negotiate with your husband, Miss Catherine. Wait, why? Why? You don't know? Your husband's workplace was bought out by Alan's company, you understand? What? Oh, I suppose Harrison didn't tell you then. No, he frickin' did not! Even if you get angry at me, Catherine. Even if Alan buying out Harrison's workplace is true, don't you think it's ridiculous to have your salary taken away just like that? Compared to what you did, Miss Catherine, it's nowhere near ridiculous. What the? Hey, who do you think you're? Who do I think I'm talking to, you ask? A bitch that belongs to the streets is who. How? The sheer toxicity of your neighbors all depends on frickin' luck. We just went and bought that house that happened to be next to yours. And even our sons get along famously well. The only problem is you with your uncanny sense of stupidity. And since the damage isn't that bad, we started living here first, so there was no reason to run away. So I just sucked up my pride and put up with it. And didn't resist your bullshit. But you messed up big time, Miss Catherine. What do you mean I messed up big time? Think for one damn second you stole our car. You wrecked our car. What are you talking about? You gave me permission to drive that car whenever I pleased. And you also said you would pay for everything in the event I had an accident. Where in the world would such a brain-dead woman exist? Whatever you say, bitch. You have no chance of winning either way. Because, you see, I have... I heard that Helen would indeed lend her car to Catherine, and even said that she would pay for everything if there was an accident. I heard that too. I remember it well because my husband was annoyed that a high-class person was different enough to buy and insure a trans. Helen should pay the bill. You get what you deserve after boasting so much. Seriously? I see. So she kindly took the initiative. Well, with all the testimonies we have here, it can't be helped, can it? Is that so? You're willing to go this far, are you? This far? What do you mean by that? It's all the truth. Well then, by all means, let's have a dispute. If you don't mind then, starting with you, I'll reel in the whole group of moms that all live and breathe lies and deceit. What can you do by yourself, bitch? I suppose you understand this already, but lying to get people to pay insurance is a crime, you see. Of course, cooperating with that crime will be determined as fraud as well. That is, only if what you're saying is true, right? It is true, and therefore divine punishment shall definitely befall you. I suggest you prepare yourself for what's to come. There is something called testimony from my kind mom friends, but do you have some kind of evidence? Yes, I do. Oh, really? You do you? Are you talking about the dash cams in your car? What if it was? Hey now, just what are you talking about? Oh, nothing special. The dash cam you were using as your trump card is broken. I'm gonna destroy it. I knew all about your trump card ever since I first caused the accident. Serves you right. Serves you frickin' right. Eat my ass. As a woman leagues under myself as a true woman, you sure got so cocky as to live in a house bigger than mine. It's because you drive a frickin' trans like this heap of trash that this happened to you, bitch. Oh, I'm so sorry, Miss Helen. What are you gonna do now, eh? Fulfill your promise, will ya? She's on her damn frickin' knees, pleading for forgiveness. Now forgive her. That's right. It was you who said you would deal with anything related to the car, including accidents. So you should take responsibility for that. Really, if I really did say something brain dead like that, yes, I would fulfill any promise I made. But I never said that. Enough with your damn lies. Sadie, Cynthia, don't blame Helen too much about this. After all, she merely said something reckless without thinking about the consequences. The insurance fee for the car will explode, too. And her husband will be really angry with her when he gets home, too. It's so sad. Don't cry, Catherine, darling. That's right, it's all Helen's fault. I know it is. Catherine, there's really no need to cry. I'm sorry. But you pay the insurance fee for the broken trans. No, that is not possible. Still saying that? Give up, you. I'll say it again and again. The car is not covered by insurance. So I'll deduct $50,000, which is how much it cost, from your husband's salary. That is set in stone, I'm afraid. Listen to me. That is frickin' invalid, isn't it? Of course, since you said you'd take responsibility, right? I agree. Sorry, I didn't mean a word. Say that and I swear to God I won't forgive you. I have proof that Catherine took the car without permission, you understand? What are you on about? If you're talking about the dash cam, it's broken and no longer usable. Additionally, you clearly told me that you would lend me your car and pay the insurance if there was an accident. Oh, is that so? If so, you wouldn't be surprised if I had the dash cam data now, would you? Huh? Were you even listening to us, Helen? Your dash cams were broken in such an unfortunate accident. And that's why, if I may. What if I told you that the dash cam was directly connected to my computer until the moment it was destroyed in the accident? What if the settings were set to transfer the data to not only my home computer, but also my phone and my husband's phone? What? No shot. Transferred? The data up until it was destroyed was properly recorded and saved on all these devices. Do you understand what that means, Catherine? What's wrong? Now is the time to cry, bitch. Do you have it saved? Until where? By which you mean? I'm asking you where the data of the dash cam was recorded and saved on your devices. If you get any closer, someone will be called. Go ahead, I have 5 people on my side here. A mom friend who absolutely wrecked an expensive car that belonged to someone else and shows zero remorse after the act, and more mom friends who seek to protect the culprit. Do you really think I'd call all of you to my house without any necessary reinforcements? What? Who? I've got my husband's best friend, Mr. Aiden Anderson, waiting upstairs. Aiden Anderson? Aiden is bad news, Catherine. This is uncalled for. If you don't get violent, nothing will happen, ladies. What I want is a thorough discussion of the situation, the data from the dash cam. Wait, what? Just tell me without being so stingy. I suppose that should be right. From the moment you said you had an accident? Yes, I think that was it. When I said I had an accident, but that means... But it was you, Helen, who said it was okay to drive the trans. What? But I never did say anything like that. What? Well then, I honestly have nothing to worry about, because if that's when the recording started, that would mean the totally illegal thing wasn't caught on film. Helen, piece of frickin' cake. I was almost fooled by your innocent acting, I'll be honest. If the recording started after I had the accident, it should be confirmed that you said I could borrow the car from you and that the insurance for the accident would be taken care of. I haven't said anything extraordinary. Ah, I didn't think this option would work, honestly. Of course it wouldn't. Isn't it unacceptable to make a big fuss about your magnanimity and then shy away from a legitimate promise once problems occur? I should think it is. But I haven't said anything, have I?
Yes, you did.
Just admit it already. But I don't have any proof that I haven't said anything like that. I'm not even close to being in cahoots with outsiders like you, Catherine, so I can't fabricate facts that don't exist. Fabricated, you say? Don't call people a liar, you liar. Well, that matter is on hold for now anyway. If you have an accident with someone else's car, you can't use your own insurance to pay for it. Yes, that's right. Car insurance is insurance for the car, not the driver at all. What is with this bitch? Don't tell me she knew that and still lent her car. That's the height of showing off. It's so freaking lame that she turns around and shies away from a legitimate promise once an accident occurs. If you drive someone else's car and you have an accident, it's customary to use the insurance that's on that car, right? So I'm really sorry about this, but we really have no choice but to ask your insurance to pay for the damage. I'm also at fault for causing the accident, but a promise is a promise.
Yes, it is.
You simply cannot escape the fate of having to pay for the damages. Hold up, Miss On Top of the World. Did you check all that out thoroughly before coming back here? Hell no, I didn't do that. This is common sense. You didn't say anything like that when the accident happened, though. You can't stay calm that quickly after an accident now, can you? When malice really goes this far, it's kind of like a plague. I'm saying I was in the wrong too, you see? No matter how much you complain to me, if I don't show any intention to pay, you'll just have to pay. There's no escape. You're literally saying something crazy like, I'll just go ahead and take the repair costs out of your husband's salary, but you said that you would lend your car to Catherine and that you'd take care of the insurance if she had an accident. We, as mom friends of the same neighborhood, heard you loud and clear, and thus you'll have no choice but to agree. That's right. I mean, who the hell would believe such an unrealistic thing as a mom friend of mine got into my car without my permission? So, as expected, that's your biggest defense, is it? Yeah, well, it's all true. I wonder about this, though. I said earlier that the dashcam footage was recorded after the moment of the accident. What if that was a lie, and in fact it recorded data from the moment you sped away from the driveway to the moment the camera was broken? Yeah, so what? Whatever, that doesn't prove that you never remember saying anything about lending the car to Catherine, right? That would be impossible. What? What's wrong, Catherine? Your face is deadly pale. Helen, what did you do to Catherine? I didn't do anything. It was she who did it. Ain't that right, Catherine, darling? Who was the young man in the video? So it was recording? Yeah, it was. But you just said earlier that it started recording after the accident. Oh, I'm sorry. I was only giving out some hints here and there to determine how much I'm willing to forgive you. No. Sorry, darling. That was a lie. You goddamn! Do you have the luxury of being frightened, darling? Do you have the luxury of feeling anything now, darling? Wow. Recounting your affair history in someone else's car and even went so far as to do the act in said car? I'm actually glad you were involved in a large accident. I would never drive a frickin' car stained with someone else's sweat and love juices anyway. No, please. Of course, I wasn't planning on showing all that to you. I was going to delete the data from the dash cam when it was all over. That idea in and of itself is an act of a writhing snake in the grass. Listen carefully, Mistress Catherine. Yes, ma'am. You have no say about my deducting 50 grand from your husband's salary. Actually, you know what? Screw it. YOLO, I guess. Does that mean you forgive me? Hell no. How stupid are you, really? I'll send a video of your all too physically disgusting affair to your husband, too. No, please! Anything but that, please! No, I won't forgive you. Please, I'll do anything! If you'll really do anything, you'll receive a punishment that matches my fury regarding this matter. But that's impossible! If my affair's discovered, then I'll definitely get divorced. For sure I will! Get your lover to frickin' take care of you. Hell if I frickin' care. I shouldn't have taken advantage of your kindness and stole your car away. Don't think I've forgiven you for telling that lie either, huh? The same for you three, too, capiche? You goddamn deceitful, jealous, bitching banshees. I will not stop here, you hear? Once everything's in order, I'll expose the hell out of you for fraud. There's no evidence. You don't have any evidence. We don't know anything.
Maybe you never told Catherine that she could borrow your car anytime and that you'd pay if the worst happened.
It was Catherine that stole the car, that's for sure. Are you guys going to betray me? Because we can't frickin' be the entourage of a woman who's having an affair. We weren't told anything about that either. And that also frickin' means you'd been lying to us too, haven't you? Lying to us too, you say? Don't say anything unnecessary. Anyway, we're very sorry, Miss Helen. Please forgive us. Well, the rest is a matter between you and Catherine, so we'll see ourselves out. Thanks for having us. Hold it right there. Hey, Helen. What is it? I am Sharon, part of the group of lying thieves led by the Grand Empress Catherine Tomlinson, and I have a few screenshots of a group chat transaction where the guilty wanted to cover up the lie of you granting permission to borrow your car and whatnot. Consists of a call to arms, affirmative responses, everything juicy. Don't you dare give her any of those. How much to buy them? Selling them? Damn you! Come now, Miss Sharon, are you really going to sell us? Yep, because y'all are frickin' finished. You never tried to stop us from doing this. True, I never did try to stop y'all. But then again, I was never in on the whole charade either. I was Switzerland in this case. The neutral party, remember? The only response I ever gave was, seriously? That's literally the same as not commenting at all. As such, I was never in cahoots with y'all stupid bitches. I was kinda like the great bankers playing both sides of the war with money and weapons and watch everyone massacre each other. And before I knew it, Helen obliterated y'all, so I switched to her side. As a human, I naturally want to be on the winning side in everything. And that's basically why I'm selling info to Helen right now. You frickin' whore! Name your price. Please, don't buy it, please. If we've been found out to be cooperating with this whole fiasco, you'll make our husbands lose interest in us. We all could get a divorce. Sharon, how much? $62. What the? That cheap? Is that all there is to our existence? You've got yourself a deal. No, please, don't buy them. Thanks to Sharon, I also got evidence of the false accusations that I desperately wanted, and I regained everything I had almost lost. In the end, the $50,000 to pay for the car was to be shouldered by Harrison on behalf of his wife. Deductions in his salary, debts to shoulder, and suffered an affair from his wife. All things considered, I feel so much sympathy for him, for he could very well be the biggest victim in all of this, in order to get rid of at least some of his burdens.
I will not divorce you. I will instead make you work to pay the $50,000 back to me for the time being. Prepare yourself.
Please, honey, I'm sorry. It was just an intrusive thought, honest.
And you think that excuse is gonna change things? If your repayments to me are late even by a single day, even once, I will kick your bitch ass out of the house immediately. Now shake a leg and find a job.
Aww. They apparently won't divorce until she finishes paying off the $50,000 she owes him. They'll extend the repayment period to 2 years and 10 months, and as soon as she finishes paying off the bills, he'll demand alimony from Catherine and her lover and kick her out of the house. After the chapter on repaying damages for the trans comes the chapter on repaying alimony. Either way, she won't be able to return to happiness again for the foreseeable future. Also, Sadie, Cynthia, and Florence, who all cooperated in the fraudulent scheme, seem to have suffered quite a lot, although not as much as Catherine. Not just for this mess, but what also came to light was that those 3 witches came to Catherine to borrow some of her things, which were my things. And they knew it was my stuff, too. Thanks to this discovery, alongside the whole accident thing, all 3 of their husbands were very enraged. And every single one of them divorced their wives. Bearing the stigma of being thieving banshees, they fled back to their parents' homes, never to return. As for Miss Sharon, she really did only make a silly comment to all the invitations to the others' evil schemes with, "Seriously?" and didn't take part. I honestly don't know if she's a good person or a bad person. And with that whole turmoil over, I felt refreshed in mind and body, free from any external threats. Finally! I strangely started feeling more grateful for the things I have after realizing how truly wonderful it is that we don't have to lose things to others. Troublebusters!
I don't want you to come to the wedding. Don't act like you saved my life just because you donated your goddamn kidney. Get the hell home.
You'll regret this.
Like hell I will.
My name is Alan.
Huh, it's hard. It's so hard and it's so painful. I've always said that I get sick when I see your face, didn't I?
I'm 35 years old, and despite being invited to my younger brother's wedding, I was being showered with harsh aspersions.
I hate you more than anyone has ever hated someone in the history of the world.
The children of the family consisted of Seth, my younger brother who was born with a weak immune system, and myself who has hardly ever been sick. At first, my brother was positively envious of my health, but then he started to feel resentful until that eventually turned into hatred. As time went on, it became worse, and now...
Yeah, what an eyesore!
Rather than becoming someone respectable, he became a truly sickly, bitter, hateful, arrogant bastard. I'd let your attitude slide if it were just the usual day, man. But just for today, even if our relationship isn't good, I'd like to keep it normal for your sake as well as mine.
I'm not gonna take orders from a person who didn't go to fricking university. Give that to me!
What the?
Don't act like you saved my life just because you donated your goddamn kidney. Get the hell home!
Why the hell would you?
Because you frickin' say arrogant, presumptuous bullshit. Do you understand that all you can fricking do with your life is offer me a stupid kidney?
How could you say that? It's not like I offered it to you without any hesitation whatsoever either, you know. I felt so concerned and conflicted, but I made the decision because you're my family and my only younger brother. Do you realize that?
That kind of third-rate, tear-jerking story won't ever fricking move my heart in the first place, buddy. I didn't ask you to give me that kidney of yours.
Excuse me?
Who actually asked you, eh? It was frickin' Mom and Dad, and as you can see, I'm doing absolutely fine. And whether you were there to help me or not, I would have just managed well to get by on my own.
How dare you?
Don't you fricking act like a big brother to me, huh? How much do you want a share of my benefits, eh? Unlike you, I went to college, and I'm gonna be happily married in a few hours. Your only good thing is that you're healthy. I'm nothing like you, and I'm far better than you. When I was forced to take a long break from work, my kind boss, Mr. Sanderson, and the company president himself, Mr. Donovan, told me, "We need you on the team, buddy, so please come back as slowly as is necessary." And there you have it. Can you fathom just how competent I am in my job? I wonder if you, Alan, received the same words from the department head and the president, eh?
That is something that could have ended your life, and therefore not something you should be proud of. I've been saying this for a while now, but you are too damn ungrateful to those around you. You really honestly think you've survived this far on your own?
Don't come and lecture me like you're my big brother.
Answer the question, Seth.
Hey, security! There's a strange man here who doesn't have an invitation.
You little...
This bastard is uninvited. Get him out of here as quickly as possible.
Seth! That was the moment when all the patience I had built up had reached its limit and my fury exploded. My brother, who mistakenly thought he had come this far in life alone without any help from other people, will receive the punishment he deserves. Unforgivable! Troublebusters initiate! You'll regret this.
Like hell I will.
Seth, sit down. It'll start soon.
Yeah, sorry about that.
And now, a speech from the friends and family of the groom, Mr. Seth Thompson. As esteemed guests of this momentous occasion, please welcome Mr. Adam Sanderson, the groom's boss, close friend, and partner, to the stage.
Thank you, miss. As I've just been introduced, my name is Adam Sanderson, and I'm proud to call myself a friend of the groom tonight. First of all, when talking about the man of the hour, there is one person who cannot be left out as the most influential in his life: his older brother, Mr. Alan Thompson. It all happened the year the groom suddenly became seriously ill. Our company adopts an annual salary system, you see, and we were forced to make a difficult decision about the contract regarding the groom, who showed no prospect of returning. At the right moment, however, Alan, the groom's beloved older brother, appeared and changed everything. Please, Mr. Director, Mr. President, cheat, deceive, lie, I do not care, sir. Please pretend to renew his contract. If the contract is not updated, my brother will finally notice his condition and will surely fall into despair. Please spare him that. I don't want to cause Seth any more hopelessness in his life than he already has. And that's what swayed the president into making a decision. I decided that Seth would stay with us and we would take care of him responsibly. Alan's handling of the situation was so moving.
What a wonderful brotherly love. Oh, amazing. Mr. Allen, so amazing, as always.
What do you mean by as always?
He did it for you, Seth. You ought to know what Mr. Sanderson's talking about.
Oh, yeah, of course. As always, my big brother Alan is amazing.
That's right. I'll do everything I must to support you, so please take care of Seth. That's what he said, I hear. He is loved and trusted by all the people at work, I hear, and everyone, especially all the superiors and executives, feel like a weight was lifted off their shoulders all at once.
I didn't realize that my brother cared about me that much.
Oh, so he's not only the one who actually saved your life, but he's also Cupid for our love in a way. See?
Right. God damn, that's true.
Yes, hello?
Please, Alan, come back immediately. Everyone at the ceremony just won't freaking stop praising you for what you did to help. If it's discovered that I turned such an influential person away at the reception desk, Please, I might actually lose everything.
You're right in the middle of the ceremony, aren't you? Get back out there.
Right now is drink, dine, and chat time, dude. I'll have to get back out there soon for real.
Unfortunately, I'm an uninvited bastard, and the invitation was torn to shreds by the groom himself, so I can't enter anymore.
I'll admit you! I'll personally admit you!
Sounds arrogant. Nope, I'm good.
Please! Mom, Dad, Mr. Sanderson, Mr. Donovan, they all must be calling you whenever they get a chance now.
Yep, there are so many emails to respond to and calls left unanswered.
Just please, for now, come back right away and join in the festivities. In how many minutes will you be back at the venue?
Always thinking about yourself, huh? Who said I was coming back, eh? I told you, didn't I? I told you when I left. You'll regret this.
Like hell I will. Well, let's just say that spat was a genuine mistake on my part.
What the hell did I do that pissed you the frick off? You were so eager to tell me how much you hate me.
No, you were acting all high and mighty, and that's what got me so damn fuming.
There's a limit to what you can accuse me of doing, you know.
I get it.
What did you get?
I'm sorry, too.
As I thought, you don't get anything.
Please just get back over here. You're my older brother, aren't you? You're a saint, aren't you?
I'm not a goddamn saint, Seth. I'm just an older brother whose priority has always been for my only little brother.
So you'll come right back.
Well, that unfortunately ended in disaster when you made it clear it was one-sided brotherly love on my part. I didn't want to make it seem like you owed me anything, which was why I kept quiet about everything that had happened up until now. But...
Terrible!
Theo?
In the end, you're making me owe you everything now.
How can you retaliate in this hopeless situation?
I can sense you feeling slightly shrewd to have others say good things about you instead of you saying that shit yourself.
I get it now.
What do you get?
From now on, I will not have any involvement with you regardless of what happens to you.
Wait a minute, why does it come to that?
If I stop helping you, then I, and of course other people, will stop saying nice things about me directly to your face, right?
Then what will it mean for you to be an older brother?
What do you want me to do in the end, huh?
You should be active, but behind the scenes, all right?
Oh, active behind the scenes, huh?
That's right. All sorts of things, including myself, are only where they are right now thanks to your great support, apparently.
I'm grateful for this, I'll tell you.
I really want to meet this gentleman, Alan, soon.
Oh, that's right. You haven't met Alan yet, have you? I'm really sorry about this whole thing.
I can't believe Alan, who cares so much for his little brother, is late on such an important day.
Hey, can't you get through to him?
About that. He's apparently been on the phone for a while now, and I can't get through to him at all.
Don't hang around me, all right? Just move around like a shadow, doing your bidding as you must without anyone knowing about anything. Act like a guy who looks like a child but thinks like an adult detective.
Why do I have to be so freaking careful about supporting and assisting my loving sibling, huh? And another thing, I think your true identity and abilities have already been revealed.
You shut the frick up! Every single one of them talked like it was a magical spell that you had imposed upon the lives of many of whom believed it to be work of a saint, while I think of it as the work of the goddamn devil. Seth has become who he is today, all thanks to Alan and his incredible support. Eat my fricking ass, bucko! I resent that insinuation with a passion. Unlike you, I graduated from university, you know. Compared to me, who's as weak as a toothpick, you're in good health, but you're very uneducated. It's really pathetic. Dad always tells me that you didn't go because you didn't want to be a burden to anyone, but you're just a fricking hypocrite. All of this is just your charm speaking so many people and turning it into a heroic story to hide your stupidity.
No, I actually could go, but...
Yeah, keep talking. That's just what you think. Even if you didn't have to go to the president directly, with my abilities, I would have been taken care of until I returned, that's for sure. You definitely did all this to make the pathetic Alan Thompson look like a knight in shining armor. Everyone's snatched up in your stupid trap. Mom, Dad, Lisa, her parents, Mr. Sanderson, President Donovan. All of them are pathetic, useless, brainwashed pieces of shit who don't know how to use a lighter properly. Honest to God.
You're the pathetic, useless piece of shit, you goddamn maggot!
Hey, Mr. Sanderson? President Donovan?
You! You disrespectful, stupid, writhing, stinking asshat!
No, sir! No, sir! This is a big misunderstanding. I truly didn't do anything wrong here. Nothing suspicious, nothing heinous, nothing at all. Oh, no.
Hey, I'm not done with you yet, young man. Alan, it's me, buddy. Director Sanderson, good evening. Could you explain to me, please, what the heck is going on? What the hell? Since it was Director Sanderson's personal request, I had the taxi make a U-turn and I returned to the ceremony venue. As soon as I entered the hall, the situation I beheld was shocking. Seth donned an extremely distressed expression on his face. He was deathly pale and he looked very out of breath.
Welcome, Alan, brother. Please, enjoy yourself.
No. What are you saying now after chasing me out, huh?
No, I'm sure you left because you forgot something, right?
No, I was kicked out of the venue.
Admit to your mistakes, Seth.
That's right. There's no way Alan would lie about this.
You gave us quite the display when you were insulting your brother, buddy. Truly the embodiment of ungrateful selfishness. Even if you didn't have to go to the president directly, with my abilities I would have been taken care of until I returned, that's for sure. My ass, you would have perished. The reason you were able to stay at the company at all was largely due to Alan's input. No, that was the only reason.
Please, sir, wait a moment. I would appreciate it if you thought about the current situation. I'm getting married today. It's the happiest day of my life. It's absolutely preposterous to attack me. It's too much.
Goes to show what a
terrible
thing you did.
The misunderstanding I caused you will be over as soon as the wedding ceremony is...
There's no need to wait.
Huh?
The marriage is off forever.
Wait a second. Why? What are you doing?
Why, you ask? Are you actually serious right now? Do I really need to explain? I think you know why.
You're talking about my brother, right? But even so, it's a misunderstanding.
It can't be a misunderstanding. You proposed to me in the 3rd year of our relationship, but honestly, I was really hesitant.
Hesitant? Why?
Because if something goes wrong for you, you immediately say you're so unlucky because of your condition and don an unattractive, cutesy, attention-seeking character, don't you?
What? No, I don't. What the hell?
No, you do, buddy. That could literally be your selling point if you were hired as a Karen, and that's coming from me, the president of a company. Whenever you reported some kind of accomplishment to me or Director Sanderson, you said things like, "You didn't think a person in my situation would go this far, did you?" And you always shout, "I'm unlucky" in the office, don't you? Are you trying to deceive us or something?
Almost all of the work you left unfinished, especially the important tasks, Alan brought home with him to clean your slate. Well, you're the one who didn't have enough gratitude for that. Even when the amount of work you were given was reduced, your reaction was reportedly, "I don't know what happened, but I have less work to do. I'm so lucky." That was what you thought, wasn't it?
Alan never failed to be by your side in times of hardship, no matter how many insults and aspirations you said to him. He had done a great job as your older brother for 35 years. There aren't many people who are as capable as your older brother, Seth. I'll support him in his rather childish parts of his, so please take care of my little brother. That's what he said, bowing his head to me so many times it moved me to tears.
You even went so far as to do all that?
I was wondering if you would just become an ex-boyfriend of mine, but the catalyst that drove me to decide to marry you, I thought that if I could become relatives with such a wonderful person, I would feel relieved and reassured for the rest of my life.
Lisa, did you really think that?
But that was in the past. How can a person who can't take good care of someone like Mr. Allen take care of anyone else?
No, listen, this is not what you think.
What am I so wrong about, huh?
Not only was my invitation ripped to shreds by the groom himself, he called the security guards on me, who almost grabbed my shoulders and arms to force me out.
That's too ridiculous. What kind of little brother would do that?
Shall I call the security guards who almost dragged me out then?
There's no need to do that.
No, there is.
There isn't.
Meanwhile, I shall completely believe what Alan says here.
You and Mr. Allen have completely different levels of trustworthiness.
And Alan was the person responsible for getting you this far. A foolish thing you did.
I didn't chase Alan away. It's all a lie. A lie to blackmail me. He's simply trying to ruin me.
Even if that were true, would have been long gone without Alan's unwavering love for you and determination to help. Look back at the work you've done up until this point. Wasn't Alan always there watching over you? If you truly look back, he was there.
It's the same at home. Alan was the one who was more worried about you than anyone else.
I knew it. His education fees are so expensive, to be honest, honey.
What should we do? If things continue like this, we won't be able to send Seth to university.
I'll contribute to that, guys, don't worry. Don't bother carrying everything by yourselves.
Oh, son.
We help each other out at times like these, don't we? That's what a family is.
But that could only mean... Buddy, listen.
Honestly, we've made you put up with so many things. Too many things.
Isn't it so hard to endure all of that and give so much only to receive so little? Alan clearly said that it was never hard to endure if he only thought about his adorable little brother.
It's preposterous to claim that such a man would threaten to ruin you at this stage in life.
It's a lie that has such low reality, and what's more, calling your brother, who is your ultimate greatest benefactor, a liar, and refusing to let him attend the wedding ceremony on the happiest day of your life is the most heinous act done by a most despicable man.
Your sense of ethics is so broken that I think a grizzly bear waking up from hibernation would be more rationally logical than this.
No! Please, Mom! Dad!
Hold it right there. I would rather you stop calling us by those names.
Huh? What?
I am tired of your lack of sensitivity, and I am so astonished I can't find the love anymore.
I would have turned a blind eye if you were just the usual insults, but when it comes to physically banishing family from a momentous occasion like this, I will not let that slide. Listen, I didn't know that Alan had been taking care of me so much. That's the problem. If you were too young to understand the severity of this, it would be different. But you're already 30 and a full-fledged adult.
It's bad enough that you didn't realize anything, but what's worse is that you lied to try and cover your actions up. And there's no apology to Alan. This is the final blow for you, the blow to destroy all lingering hope for you.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Pack your bags by the end of this month. You're going to live somewhere else.
Hey, wait a minute. Do I just have to apologize?
The moment you ask if you have to apologize shows that you have no intention to apologize, bucko.
Wait, please. It's unprecedented to be told familial ties will be severed the day someone is to be married.
The engagement is off, too.
Off?
And of course, since it was broken off because of you and your problems, you pay for the wedding fees, all right?
That's not fair. If the engagement's off, you pay half of the damn money, too. Oh.
That right there, I cannot sympathize with that part of you whatsoever. I'm sorry to make a comparison here, but Mr. Allen would never say something like that, not in a million years. You're completely finished now.
Wait a minute. My condition? I wasn't actually feeling too well since this morning, and, it made things like cognitive thinking and sound judgment really damn hard, you see? Why the frick is my immune system this way? God damn it, I'm so unlucky.
The hell do you mean unlucky, you damn bitch?
No one is as lucky as you to have so many people around you to help.
The hell do you mean wasn't feeling too well, eh?
You were laughing and eating a good deal of food until Alan showed up, weren't you?
Shit, there's no one here who could be an ally?
Please reflect on what you have done and do your best next year at your next workplace.
Next year? At a new workplace?
Alan's help will cease. We will not be able to include you in our plans for the team starting next year onwards.
No, please. My parents, my wife, my job. Will I lose everything?
You have done so much. Those are the rightful consequences for you.
Alan!
I'm sorry, man, but I will also end our relationship as brothers as well.
What? Why?
You take helping others for granted far too much, which is why you were able to commit such an outrageous act this time without any hesitation. This could be a rough treatment for such a diagnosis, but try your best alone with nothing but your wits and willingness to live.
That's impossible, sir. Please, let me start over with a job like a janitor, a coffee maker, even an errand boy. Please let me start over with one of those low-life jobs.
Low-life jobs?
What? Why? To show remorse, this is noble, right? Great, right? Grand, right?
Do you consider janitors, coffee makers, and errand boys like that? You've made such a huge number of huge mistakes, and you still don't get it? Are you still gonna dig your own damn grave? There is no such thing as a low-life job worker in our company. I now understand all too well that not only are you so dismissive towards the people who support you directly, but also towards the people who clean and do chores. Burn in hell, Seth Thompson.
I get it. I apologize.
What are you apologizing for?
I don't freaking know. Malfunction detected. Malfunction detected. I'm not myself at the moment. I'm not feeling well, and I say things that are not my intention. This is no good. I can't organize my thoughts. I guess I'm really not feeling well. That has to be it. Whenever I feel better, I'll immediately reflect on my actions. Honest. Why don't people understand this? I'm in so much pain. Hey, are you listening? Hey, listen to me!
Of course, no one listened to him as he boasted about his weakened condition being in an I'm so weak, oh help me mood that's always been convenient for him. In the end, Seth was abandoned by his parents, siblings, relatives, fiancé, and colleagues, and was left alone with his wits and willingness to live. He was under contract for the next year, but the mess he made at his wedding became known to everyone in the workplace, so he withdrew of his own accord and left the company. No one knows where he is or what he's doing now. Unless he changes his personality, he will continue to live his life as he himself says, "I'm so unlucky." Nothing else will await him, and only he can make the change. On the other hand, as soon as I no longer had to support Seth, my mobility skyrocketed. I produced 4 times the results I had before, and I won a big boost to my salary for the next season. I was blessed with a good family and a good job. And I thought the next step would be to get married, but tickle me pink, the president's daughter herself took an interest in me, and I had the pleasure of meeting her. She's a beautiful, warm-hearted, wonderful person. I hope things will go smoothly and we'll get married in no time. Troublebusters! Let's give them that new house as a wedding gift.
What?
I'll pay the $100 every month for the loan, so if you don't like this idea, we shall get a divorce.
Got it. Let's get a divorce then.
What?
Let's organize a really flashy wedding gift for my little sister, Helen. Oh, and by the way, you'll have to pay 90% of the cost.
What? Almost all of it is me? My name is Helen. The younger sister of my husband, Norman, Alyssa, just recently got married. Don't get me wrong, that in itself is a very happy thing, and I hope for the best for the newlyweds, but...
How much can you contribute?
About $500, maybe?
Huh? $500? I hope that's the damn consumption tax.
But we bought a new house, and now we have a mortgage to pay every month.
Ah, right, our new house, huh? Ooh, I know!
What is it?
Let's give them that new house as a wedding gift.
What?
Don't worry about it. I'll pay the $100 every month for the loan, so if you don't like this idea, we'll get a divorce.
No. Wait a minute. What are you on about so suddenly?
It's a wedding gift for my lovely little sister, Helen. We can't give her something worth less than this momentous occasion, right?
But that's still not a good reason to give her our new house. It's a ridiculous idea.
How is it ridiculous, huh? I'll pay the $100 per month mortgage.
Honey, listen to me. The mortgage is...
You're so annoying! Do you really disapprove of me treating my little sister like a princess?
What?
My wife jealous of my little sister. Aren't you fricking ashamed?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's ridiculous to give her our new house.
Whether or not it's ridiculous and whether we'll give it to her or not is all up to me. And while I'm the one giving it to my sister, why are you, an outsider, interfering with it?
An outsider?
This is between an older brother and a younger sister. So could you, pipe down and go along with what I decide?
But think about it. That new house is for both of us, isn't it? And who's to say Alyssa would be happy to receive something so monumental as a house?
That new house of ours is in my name. That means I have the power to make all the decisions.
No, wait a minute.
Anyway, this decision is final. Come on now, once you see my little sister's happy smile, you'll think it was good to do this too. I'm looking forward to seeing my darling sister's happy face.
What the hell? I don't mind you doting on your sister so much, but completely neglecting me and my thoughts on the matter? I've decided to support you with my life and soul, and yet you treat me like this? Unforgivable. Troublebusters initiate! Hey, Norman, you weren't serious about that idea of yours from the other day, were you?
Of course I was. I mentioned this before, but if you keep complaining about the idea, divorce is the only solution.
And you're not even thinking about changing your mind?
Will you just shut the frick up already? I'm saying I'll pay the $100 for the mortgage every month, so it's fine.
Got it. Let's get a divorce then.
What?
There's 1 0 missing, buddy. It's $1,000 per month, not 100.
What? What's with you? Are you serious?
Of course I am. I can't keep up with your abnormally spoiling love for your sister anymore.
How dare you?
Alyssa is a good woman and very adorable, it's true, but giving her a house for those reasons is still absolutely bonkers.
I know better. In the end, you just don't like the way I treat my sister. Who would have thought you were such a jealous, narrow-minded woman?
Yes, say whatever you want, Mr. Jarvis. I have no relationship to do with you anymore.
Do what you want.
Well, do your best to pay the monthly mortgage, $1,000.
Huh? 1,000? What are you talking about? The mortgage is $100 a month, stupid. What the hell?
Sorry. I just really couldn't help but laugh. This is so freaking funny. Seriously though, is your head and brain up in the freaking clouds? I have a feeling you're tending to the Garden of Eden up there.
Excuse me?
In what world would you find a brand new house with a monthly mortgage of $100? There's 1 0 missing, bucko, and the mortgage is $1,000 per month.
That's a lie! Stop saying stupid, lame-ass jokes, woman.
I'm not joking in the slightest, Mr. Jarvis. See for yourself. This is the contract. Does this number look like 100 or 1,000?
You... 1, 10, 100, 1,000? What? So it's actually $1,000?
For the last time, the mortgage is $1,000, and your liquid cash salary every month is around $800, isn't it? And that's only from your unstable income from your blog. How are you going to pay off a damn mortgage when it's more than your liquid cash salary,
That's...
You really care about your sister so much that you're willing to ruin your life for the sake of giving her a wedding present? I'm sure she, who will receive this insane present, would be shocked in a bad way.
No, why? Then you should have said so in the first place.
You just didn't listen to what other people said, did you? You didn't want to either.
Shit. Then what are you gonna do?
Huh? What do you mean?
You know how much I make every month, right? And we're taking out $1,000 mortgage every month? Wait, hold on. You weren't planning on divorcing me from the start, were you?
You idiot. What's the point of doing something like that?
Then why?
I was planning to pay off the loan from the beginning, Jarvis, because I'm still a full-time employee after all.
What?
I believed that even though you have a low income as of now, you would become a man who could make a decent living through your endeavors someday. If I hadn't believed you would, I wouldn't have gotten married to you in the first place. I was planning to support you as your lifelong partner in my own way, but I never expected to be treated like an outsider.
I'm sorry about that, but what I do for my little sister shouldn't be any of your business.
Of course, you're free to do whatever you want, but whatever you give anyone as a present, including your darling sister, you should think about what you can afford and what you can't. And another thing, are you genuinely thinking about the person who's going to receive the present? A gift shouldn't be for the self-satisfaction of the giver.
What do you mean?
Did you honestly believe that Alyssa, being who she is as a person, would be genuinely happy to receive the house that her brother and his wife were supposed to live in? And the present would be from you, who only makes $800 in a month.
Of course she'd be happy, see? Getting a new house after getting married is the best present anyone could ever ask for, isn't it?
I'm not so sure, honestly. Everyone has their own ideal home, and I think there are things they want to consider as a couple too, such as the timing of buying a house. We discussed and decided together, right? And we had a lot of fun, and we became more responsible together. Why deprive them of that opportunity? That's what I think.
Well...
Of course, Alyssa doesn't know about this idea yet, does she?
No, it was supposed to be a surprise present after all.
What are you going to do? The mortgage turned out to be 10 times what you thought. Are you really going to give it to him as a present?
Well...
How about you should ask her and her husband directly from now on, huh?
Huh?
Call Alyssa and her husband, summon her to the front door of the new house, and ask them, would you be happy if you would be given this house as a present? If they answer that they would be happy, indeed, then you should just think about it.
Of course she'd be happy about that.
If you say so, I don't think she will be, honestly. I'm sure her husband Trevor won't be either.
Okay, if you fricking insist, I'll call them and ask them. Hello, Alyssa, there's something I want to ask you. Can you come over to our new house right now?
Huh? I'm on a date with Trevor right now, so I can't do that.
Well, in that case, it's even better. Can you two come on over together?
No, hell no. It's nothing important, is it? I'll hang up now.
Oh, hey, now what?
Hello, Alyssa, darling? Oh, wait, is that you, Miss Helen? Oh no, were you listening to all that too? Unfortunately, yes. But Alyssa, dear, I know it's terrible to interrupt you while you're on a date, but could you come over for just a bit? Of course, you don't have to, dear, and I won't force you. We'll go. I'm sure Trevor wants to see you as much as I do. Oh, thank you, dear. We'll be waiting. Okay. And that's done. Now let's head on over there, too. I wonder what Alyssa would say, and her husband, too. Miss Helen, good morning.
What's up, Miss Helen?
I'm so sorry, Alyssa. Trevor, this was all very sudden, I'm sure. Oh, no, not at all, ma'am. What can we do for you? Oh, maybe you're going to show me the inside of this new house? Oh, not exactly, dear. Go on then.
Yeah. Alyssa?
Yeah?
Yeah, I just want to ask you something.
Hurry up and spill it.
What would you say if I told you I was gonna give you this house as a present?
What?
You'd be happy, right?
No. Hold on a second. I'm just trying to understand. Isn't this your house, Norman and Helen's?
Yeah, but what would you think if I told you I was gonna give you this house as a congratulations present for getting married? That's my honest question.
What would I think? Well, I would definitely say I wouldn't want it.
What? What the? But it's brand new, you know? Wouldn't you be happy?
No, I wouldn't. I know, but cannot comprehend just how much Miss Helen was really looking forward to living here, see? I don't want to take away what she's looking forward to so badly.
No way!
Same goes for you, right, Trevor?
Hell yeah.
I mean, we've already decided where we're going to live, so...
Huh? Is that so?
Yeah, Trevor and I talked it over and decided to rent a cheap apartment. We thought it would be better to start from there. Of course, owning our own home is a dream, but we wanted to think about it when the time came, right, honey?
Hell yeah. We just have to live within our own means. And who knows our needs best? Ourselves, see?
Is that so?
Wow. I have to say, I am so impressed with how mature you two are despite your young age. Oh, I'm glad to hear you say that, Miss Helen. So, what was this question about? You weren't seriously thinking about giving it to me as a present, were you? Oh no, this stupid husband of mine was actually serious. What?
Oh, no.
That house will be my present to my darling little sister, and if you don't pipe down, we're getting a divorce. That's what he said, you see.
No,
What? Did you seriously say that to Helen, Norman?
Yeah, I think I did.
I can't believe you said that. But it seems like this bastard somehow misunderstood the amount of the mortgage. He thought he had to pay $100 per month when the real amount was $1,000. What? And then he said, I'll pay the loan every month, so you just shut up and follow along. That's so stupid. Norman, darling, there is absolutely no way on God's green earth that a new house can be built for a $100 mortgage. And to begin with, it is so insane that someone who only has a tiny income from their mediocre blog would give away an entire house. Yes, I agree. I was really surprised too. Miss Helen, darling, I am sorry. My brother said something so nasty to you. Oh, come now, Alyssa. It's all right. You don't need to apologize. And besides, we're getting divorced anyway.
What?
Yes, I told you earlier, didn't I? If you don't pipe down, we're getting a divorce. That's what he said, and I didn't pipe down, so... Miss Helen, Norman, what are you going to do, huh? And also, during our fight, he also said that outsiders shouldn't have a say in what happens between an older brother and a younger sister. Huh? That's the main reason, you see. I can't believe it. You said something like that to Miss Helen?
Listen, it was just a slip of the tongue.
And I wanted to support him in my own way until we grew old and gray. Despite being a truly hopeless, useless man, isn't he crazy positive about everything? That was what gave me energy during hard, stressful times, but I simply can't forgive that one sentence he said to me. Miss Helen... Alyssa, darling, I know we're barely going to have a relationship anymore, but will you still go shopping or hang out with me? The time I spend with you is always so precious. Of course, ma'am. How could I not? Oh, thank you so much. Trevor, let's keep in touch too, yeah?
Hell yeah, ma'am. Of course.
Yes?
Would you be able to find it in your heart to perhaps reconsider divorce?
Huh? Why would I reconsider?
Well, I now realize I've said far too much, and I sincerely regret saying everything I said. I genuinely think I mistreated you this time, Helen. That's why I think...
Nope.
Huh?
Absolutely not. You should know that I'm one who never changes their mind once I make a decision.
No, please. If that happens, what on earth will happen to me, do you reckon?
Who knows? Well, you should probably do what you can to pay for the monthly mortgage for now. Even if you put all your salary into it, you still won't have enough by $200.
What should I do, Alyssa?
Oh, I don't care. It's all your fault after all. You were so lucky to find such a wonderful wife like Miss Helen, only to willingly throw her away because of your stupid logic. You deal with the situation yourself. Alyssa is the younger sister, correct?
No, please. Please do something about it, Alyssa. I did it all with your best interests in mind.
Huh? You've always been like this, haven't you?
What?
Every time you open your mouth, you say it's for my sake. It's in my best interests. But do you really think about me at all?
Of course I do. I think about you more than anyone else.
You're too one-sided towards me, Norman. You're too overprotective.
What?
When I was in high school, you came on my school trip because you said you were worried about me, right? What the? I was honestly really grossed out from the bottom of my heart. And when I went on my first date with Trevor, you followed us all dressed in black, didn't you? No, man, that would have been too obvious. That really grossed me out from the bottom of my heart once again. You say it's for my sake, but it's actually not for my sake at all. It's true this time too, isn't it? There is no way I'd be happy to receive your and Miss Helen's house, and yet you dared to make the decision all on your own, ahead on your own, and in the end, you lost Miss Helen. You don't need to care about me anymore. I just need you to think about yourself a little bit.
I understand.
Honestly, though.
So what should I do now?
Huh?
Even Helen's abandoning me, and I'm paying $1,000 mortgage every month. And if I keep going like this, I'll go bankrupt.
And I'm telling you to think about that yourself, see?
But what should I do?
Miss Helen, I already know the answer, but just in case, reconsidering the divorce is not an option for you, is it? Nope, I thought so. Well, for now, why don't you just sell this house?
What?
In any case, paying off the mortgage with $800 as a monthly salary won't get you anywhere, and selling while it's still so new would cover almost all of the remaining mortgage to pay off in one go, wouldn't it? Well, you'll still be left with a huge debt anyway. Was Miss Helen's smile always this scary?
No, please. If that's the case, it's like I built this house just to grant myself a lot of debt to shoulder.
I guess so, but it's your own fault, you understand. Well then, Norman, how about you get a part-time job? You can do that much while writing your blog, right?
What's the point of living alone in this house if I go so far as to do that, though?
I'm out of ideas.
Huh? Oh, I know! I just thought of a great solution!
Oh, what is it? I have a bad feeling about this.
How about living in this house with me, huh?
What?
You know, that would be great. About the mortgage, let's split it 50-50. That would solve everything.
What do you mean it solves everything? Were you listening to what people were saying? I guess this bastard's clingy love for his sister was more dire than I'd ever thought.
Listen, after all, I think it's better if siblings ought to stay close to each other. It'll be more reassuring for both of us.
You know, Norman, Alyssa and Trevor are newlyweds right now. And didn't they also say they've decided where they're going to live?
Shut up! You're just gonna shut up, all right?
What?
Alyssa, wouldn't it be great? We're just the two of us, aren't we, as siblings? Please help your big brother out.
Norman, I swear to God.
Okay, it's decided. Let's start the process.
Listen to me, Norman.
First we're gonna have to cancel your apartment.
Mr. Jarvis!
Hey!
Seriously, could you just shut the hell up for 2 seconds? You've been talking so much horse shit for a while now, and talking non-stop about your own convenience and completely ignoring the opinions of those around you.
Damn, he just radiates power now. Was he always this kind of a person? He's very dangerous when he loses his temper. I'm just glad he has a long fuse.
We told you, didn't we? Alyssa and I already have a place to live. We've discussed it together thoroughly. Why do I have to allow you to destroy all our plans and move in to live with you, huh?
Well...
It's because you're in trouble, because you can't pay the mortgage, right? Because you want to be with your little sister, right? And more than that, I simply don't fricking approve of the way you treat Miss Helen, bucko. This amazing woman was trying to support you, wasn't she? You're over 30 and making literally 3 figures a month. You're a hopeless bastard, and that's all the more reason to fricking appreciate her support and be grateful for her existence in your life. You ought to be apologizing for hurting her by kneeling the frick down and kissing the road as you say you're sorry. But instead of doing that, you say, Alyssa, let's live together. Miss Helen, I really think you made the right decision to break up with an asshole like this. You deserve someone so much better.
Thank you, Trevor.
And Alyssa, I advise you to keep a distance from your brother.
What?
If you stay close to him, you won't be happy, and even more than that, even the people around you will be unhappy too, like this time.
I get it. I understand.
No, please, wait a minute.
What's up?
Why do I have to let you decide all of that for me, huh? Alyssa and I are the only two siblings in the family, you know.
And that kind of attitude right there is making Alyssa...
Trevor, stop.
Huh?
Look, you incurable maggot. You really need to shut your blabbermouth up, I swear to God. It's because you're so obsessed with your little sister and so attached to her that she will never feel safe and happy. If you really think of yourself as her older brother, you should at least tell Trevor to take good care of your sister and leave them the frick alone.
Yeah!
Does your hopelessness know any bounds? Let's go now, guys.
Wait a minute, please.
On his knees?
I'm really sorry about all of this. It was all my fault this time. So please forgive me.
What do you mean by forgive you?
Reconsider the divorce, please. I know it's a little late, but I finally realized how important you are to me. After all, the person I need most now is...
Nope.
What?
I told you, I'm the type of person who never changes my mind. Come on now, Alyssa, darling, Trevor, dear, let's go. I'm pretty hungry, honestly. I think I'm going to get something nice.
No, please.
After that, Norman, unable to pay the mortgage, simply sold the new house. Although we had never lived in it, it was sold for far less than the price at which it was purchased. And he was left with a large amount of debt. Now he seems to be somehow managing to make the payments while working part-time, but his sister and her husband keep their distance from him, and no one is willing to help him. Meanwhile, at Alyssa's persistent request, I moved to the same neighborhood as her and her husband. Although we're no longer in a familial relationship, I hope that we can get along like a real family. And also someday, I hope that a wonderful person will appear before me. Troublebusters!
What? $1,000 for electricity? What the hell is this?
I am Harding from Travis Electronics. And that's it. This completes the construction. What?
The couple next door is so noisy again today. I'm Alan, and I currently live alone, renting a small house in a nice neighborhood, but I'm always bothered by all the noise the couple next door causes. Ma'am, if you could just turn down the volume a little more.
Eh? If it's so noisy, use frickin' earplugs, all right?
What the? That was way too intense. What? $1,000 for electricity? What the hell is this? Is it because of the old air conditioner? It's just one fricking problem after another.
Good morning, sir. I am Harding from Travis Electronics.
Good morning. In an effort to brighten my gloomy mood as of late, as well as reduce the electricity bill, I decided to be a little bold for once and buy a new air conditioner.
It seems that the voltage will be changed from 100 to 200 volts, so a little work will be necessary, but it will be over soon, don't you worry.
Yes, thank you so much. When I think of electrical construction work, I imagine an older man doing it. But who would have thought there were young women who do it even in a small town like this? I hope this will solve the electricity bill problem. But $1,000 still sounds outrageous. Excuse me?
Yes, sir. What's up?
My electricity bill was about $50 up until last month, but this month it suddenly shot all the way up to $1,000.
What? Oh, this is so strange. I've never heard this before.
I thought it was strange too.
It's not like your life changed to one where you need to use so much electricity, right?
No, my life hasn't changed much in particular at all. But I thought maybe it was because of my old air conditioner that the bill was ridiculous.
I doubt it, sir. Even if the air conditioner's performance deteriorates over time, it wouldn't be the cause of an electricity bill suddenly skyrocketing to 20 times its original value.
Now, I'm sorry to disturb you during your work. Please, as you were.
Yes, it'll be over soon. No need to worry. Sorry to have kept you waiting.
Oh, done already?
Yes, sir, that's it. This completes the construction.
What?
Is it just me, or did I just hear a loud explosion along with a primal cry that sounded like an injured tiger?
No, I heard it too. It was from the house next door. Let's go and have a look.
The air conditioner suddenly exploded, and a lot of smoke came out, and what the hell is going on? Your air conditioner supply? I'm an electrician, so I think I can know what happened if I have a look. Well, why didn't you say so then, huh? Hurry the hell up and have a look, will ya? What the? Damn, what nice folks. Yes, right away, ma'am. Wait, hold on. What is this thick cord?
It's definitely stretching towards my house.
Let's follow it.
What the hell? It's firmly stuck in my outdoor outlet. Miss Harding, you don't think...
I have a bad feeling that what we're thinking is spot on, Mr. Thompson. It's what they call an electricity thief.
What the hell? Then the electricity bill blowing up was also caused by...
This is probably the cause, yes. The fact that the air conditioner in the house next door suddenly exploded is the best evidence we have that supports this. Every home appliance has a suitable voltage, you see.
Let's just save this as undeniable evidence.
Unforgivable.
Troublebusters initiate. Hey, you guys, what on earth is this about?
What? Oh, well that's... I wonder what it is.
Enough feigning ignorance. A cord leading from your house was stuck into my outdoor outlet.
What? Who on earth would do such a thing? Electricity theft is a serious crime, you understand. This is no joke.
Yeah, I told you the smartass would find out right away. I told you that if we were going to do it, we ought to have camouflaged it with grass.
Then you ought to have done that.
I wasn't keen on doing this nonsense to begin with.
And you weren't against it either.
Well, yes, I admit that's also true.
What are you two chowderheads whispering about, huh? As Miss Harding just said, you'd better have done what you did knowing this was a crime, huh?
Well, there are a lot of contextual circumstances behind this.
Contextual circumstances, you say? When it comes to a legitimate crime, none of those matter.
Perhaps you're right, but more importantly, why did our air conditioner suddenly explode?
That's not frickin' important.
Oh, that's because Mr. Thompson's house had some work done to change the voltage of the electricity. Work done to change the voltage? Yes, Mr. Thompson had decided to change his air conditioner, so he changed the voltage from 100 to 200 volts. Home appliances have a corresponding voltage at which they function best, so if you ignore that and use them regardless, it can cause breakdowns and explosions. So that's why our air conditioner suddenly stopped working? Hey, you! If you're going to do that kind of work, you should at least consult us first, huh?
What? Huh? What are you talking about? Why do I have to consult someone who's a legitimate electricity thief? I didn't even know I was being robbed in the first place.
What are we going to do? We won't be able to survive this scorching weather without the air conditioner.
Look, Mrs. Winston, I notice you've been...
You came off as someone who acts all nonchalant when you first moved in, you know. The kind of person who wouldn't notice a small change. I thought you wouldn't notice at all, but I didn't expect you to find out through something like this.
You've got to be kidding me. You haven't shown any remorse since...
This is the worst. Oh, this is so terrible. I'm thirsty. Honey, could you bring me some beer from the fridge?
Sure. Mind if I have one with you?
Well, tickle me pink because we're having a barbecue. You don't drink beer when someone's this fed up with your bullshit? What an unreasonably toxic couple.
Can I just say something? Spit it. If there's a lot of stuff in that fridge of yours, I think you ought to somehow take care of it all as soon as possible.
Huh? And why would we do that?
If you ran on Mr. Thompson's electricity completely, I'm led to believe all your appliances would probably be destroyed.
What?
What?
Excuse
me?
All our appliances destroyed? What do we do? We rely on electricity completely, you know.
Even if you ask me what to do, Mrs. Winston, I can only say it's the electricity thieves' fault for doing what they did.
You're the one at fault because of doing some construction work without telling us.
What the? I was just doing my job, ma'am. Besides, I have no obligation to be considerate of thieves in the first place.
A thief? How dare you?
Damn right you're a thief.
Hey, why did you even buy a new air conditioner so suddenly, huh? Just keep using the old one, damn you.
Hey, that's my choice to make. Because of someone in particular, my electricity bill suddenly skyrocketed to 20 times more expensive than last month. That's why I bought a new one.
Huh? Why did you need an air conditioner then?
Well, I thought maybe it was because an old air conditioner getting worse in fuel efficiency would cause that.
There's no way your electricity bill would shoot up to 20 times more expensive because of something small like that. Are you okay, Sonny?
Looky who's talking, you scoundrel. Anyway, this is a serious crime. I'm frickin' calling the police.
What? Police?
Come on now, why are you so surprised? Of course I'll call the police, right, Mrs. Harding?
Of course, this is a serious crime after all. Oh, come now, wait a minute, let's not get too heated. That's a bit of an exaggeration, isn't it?
What? Does she honestly think she'd get away with just being warned? I guess she really is a person who has less common sense than a dead jellyfish.
Oh, come now, my darling, let's be a little more generous here. Let's all forget about this.
Yeah, easier frickin' said than done.
But we're neighbors, aren't we?
Yes, we are, but thanks to having neighbors like you, my days were ceaselessly ruined by your ridiculous rackets day after day, and they even stole my electricity.
Oh,
I know. I'll take this opportunity to ask you, what is all that fuss about with the daily rackets? Are you inviting your friends over to party every day for 10 hours?
Oh, that is, well, we were just watching Lord Thomas's live streams and getting pretty excited, see?
Lord Thomas?
Oh, I know him. Oh, he's definitely a famous streamer, isn't he? In the domain of cooking, especially.
Yeah, that's the one. I'm a huge fan of his. His stories and way of thinking are so funny, and he's so good at cooking, too. Watching Lord Thomas's live streams on a big screen is what I live for.
Bruh, having a blast with his cooking live streams is one thing, but making so much noise! Is that so? But I think your computers and TV are broken, so I don't think you'll be able to watch his streams for a while. With this reality, I think I can sleep well now, finally!
No, please.
And now for the police.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
Just, you know, anything but the police.
Persistent, are we? If you commit a crime, the police will be notified. Maybe you should take this opportunity to remember this, huh?
Oh, we won't ever steal electricity from you anymore. I'll pay the electricity bill that cost you a lot.
Of course I'll charge you for the electricity bill, $1,000.
$1,000?
Indeed, you thought you could use the electricity as you pleased because the bill would go to someone else entirely. But $1,000 in 1 month is amazing. I think you were forcing yourself to use the air conditioner, weren't you?
No, not really.
Well, then this time I'll definitely...
There is a reason.
A what?
There is a reason for this.
Damn, the tongue do be frozen sometimes.
The reason? The reason why you stole electricity from me?
That's right. Even I wouldn't willingly steal electricity from someone else's house, you understand?
Really? So then, what's the reason?
About that. That would be...
Thinking about it now, are we?
Well, my husband and I both cannot go out to work.
Excuse me.
We both have really bad back pain, and our shoulders and elbows have been hurting lately as well. Our legs and feet get cramps easily, too. And additionally, we have animals, 100 of them. What the actual frick? We've been taking in animals that have lost their homes, and there are so many of them now that we can't leave our house unattended.
No way.
No, that's a lie, that's for sure. Why are you believing it, man? That's why we can't work. We're living off the support of the country, but our lives are so hard, and, well, we wound up having to resort to stealing electricity. Oh.
Surely that's not true. Do you vouch for this, Mr. Winston?
Oh, yes, it's all true.
That's terrible.
And you are seriously going to turn in pathetic little George and me to the police? Are you saying you want to take away our bare minimum of life and what little we have left? Oh, you cruel bastard. Perhaps we should stop with this stupid farce. I see a car over there. That's a Tour MV, isn't it? Ugh. It looks like it's quite old, but it's a car that cannot be owned by someone living under circumstances that you claim to be shouldering. And additionally, I think it's amazing that you have 100 animals inside your house and we don't hear a single cry, roar, chirp, or splash. They seem to be very well behaved. Oh, and I hear you're in pretty bad health, but if I remember correctly, you've been causing a racket every day.
Now that you mention it...
Shut up!
Don't tell me. Everything they just said is a lie?
Of course it is.
What the hell?
You usually have more of a senile look on your face, Mr. Thompson. That's why you were targeted this time. But if you legitimately believed all that nonsense she choked up, god damn, man, you seriously need some sleep and recovery.
Miss Harding!
What can we do, honey?
Well, I have no idea, dear.
At this pace, we're going to be handed over to the police, you understand? We'll be finished. We also have to buy new electronic appliances, and on top of that, we have damages to pay. Oh, god damn it, this is the worst. This is all because you have a frickin' terrible-ass job. Told you they were working.
Not like I can do anything about that.
Could you perhaps have your own little argument later?
Shit.
I'm so fed up with this bullshit, and I'd like to frickin' wrap things up.
I also have my next round to attend to. Wait, hold on. I hear something. Sandpaper, maybe?
What the hell is this frickin' crowd?
I mean, you were causing quite a huge fuss. No wonder a crowd would gather round.
What the? They're recording me and everything? I hate being under the spotlight like this, especially in public. Miss Harding, I think this is our time to skedaddle.
Hello, I'm Harding from Travis Electronics. I look forward to working with you all.
What the? Ain't no way she's actually trying to be the center of attention.
Hey, this is not a show to see, you stupid pricks.
This is bad.
What a damn terrible day. Let's just report them and put an end to this.
Hey, you people!
Who are you?
Not you guys, you guys! I've been losing my beloved radishes quite often nowadays, so I bought a security camera and turned it on. And when I had a look for the first time this morning, your damn ugly faces were right there on the screen. But truth be told, if anyone around these parts would do this sort of tomfoolery, it has to be you two motherfrickers.
Ah, so they had a bad reputation throughout the neighborhood then. But stealing radishes.
Pray tell, how will you take responsibility for these crimes?
Well, we will, more to the point, was it really us, sir, and not these two ankle biters?
Hey, what the?
It was you assholes, all right. Honestly, though, totally ridiculous couple. But why are you guys fighting here?
Well, I live next door to this house, and actually, my electricity was stolen, and...
Electricity? Stolen?
Wait, can you actually hold electricity? No, you can't hold it, but...
Anyway, we were just about to call the police for this reason.
Oh, I see. I think the police is the best option for sure. This thieving couple should just be taken into custody and never released again.
No, please. Oh, just wait a minute. I'll give you back all the radishes we stole.
I don't need them anymore. Do you think I can sell a radish that's been soiled by the hands of thieves to my customers? Hell no! All things considered, though, stealing electricity, radishes, maybe even that Torah MW over yonder could be stolen for all I know.
Thinking about that possibility is sending chills down my spine.
Yeah, well, you better give up now, scoundrels. You tell your excuses to any police officer.
Excuse me?
Yes?
May I have a turn too?
Huh? Oh, by all means, miss. My, what an adorable little girl.
Her face is so small and cute. Oh, I could die.
The other day, my precious Troublebuster was stolen and
Your what now?
my Troublebuster, my beloved bicycle.
Oh, so it was a bicycle, was it? What of it?
I was so depressed after my beloved bicycle was stolen, so I was looking for the same model in a certain cheap flea market app, and to my great surprise, I found something exactly like the one that was stolen.
What?
I knew it was mine right away because of the sticker and the position of the small scratches.
I see, and don't you tell me.
Yes, I went to the seller's location and ended up right here.
Mrs. Winston, you couldn't have just stopped your nonsense with electricity and radishes. Hell no, you even went on to steal a goddamn bike.
No, you misunderstand.
Please stop calling it a bike. It's my Troublebuster. I'll make sure you pay for what you did. Oh, and I looked at your page on the flea market app carefully, and I got the impression you were selling stolen goods, you see. Tell me I'm wrong.
What? Hey, can I see the page?
By all means.
Ain't no way! You're just selling a bicycle saddle? This was definitely stolen, damn you! A set of 100 radishes? Are these my radishes?
A very beautifully made bonsai. Oh, there's no way a couple like this could grow something like that. Oh, has anyone had a bonsai tree stolen recently?
A bonsai? Can I have a look at it? It might be ours.
Here it is, sir.
This shape, this style of trimming, and the pale gray pot. This is definitely the one that was stolen from my house last week. I can't believe it was you goddamn crooks who did this.
What an irredeemable thieving couple they are.
At this point, it's actually worthy of some respect to do something this stupid.
How could society just leave these maggots free to roam the streets, taking and stealing things to their black heart's content?
Truly the worst couple to ever exist.
Enough! What's with that look of contempt, eh? I'll say it while we're here, since I won't get another chance, but it's also the people who got stolen from who are at fault. If it's something that important to you, you better hold on to it with your life and soul instead of abandoning it on the street.
What an excuse!
You sure got guts to say something like that so loudly, especially with such a large crowd watching on. Shit!
I really can't with you two pricks anymore. Everything you've ever stolen will be returned to its rightful owners. You will be reported to the authorities. I'm sure everyone here feels the same way. That's all for now. Dismissed.
Phew, it's finally over.
I'm so sorry.
Just when I thought it had been a while since you last spoke, you get down on your knees.
I will never do these heinous acts again. Please, anything but the police, please.
I regret everything too. Please forgive us, spare us. Both of them on their knees? Oh, that's a frickin' first, I'll tell you that for free.
No one will ever forgive you, even if you show your apologies now of all times.
No, there are 100 animals at home who've lost their homes and...
Still saying that bullshit?
Wait, are there really 100 animals?
No, this is...
Yes, there are. And it's so hard to make a living nowadays, so they ended up inspiring us to do this.
Wow, then can I see the inside of your house?
What?
If 100 animals really show up, I won't file a complaint.
I will.
But if even one stolen item turns up instead of an animal, well then, you know what I'm going to do, right?
Then I'll do that too.
Me too.
So what are you gonna do? Will you show them the inside of your house, or will you allow us to finally call the police? You and your spouse discuss it thoroughly and make a decision, okay?
No,
please.
After that, numerous thefts were discovered, and the Winstons, also known as El Duo Ladrón, were ordered to pay a large sum of money as fines and damages for their crimes. Furthermore, Mrs. Winston's comments that it was also the fault of the owners for having their things stolen from them was spread like wildfire on social media, and they suddenly became the center of attention in the most negative sense imaginable. The couple moved away to escape the public eye, but for a while, they will continue to be chased by debts and public scrutiny. Meanwhile, I no longer have to worry about their stupid rackets, and I'm enjoying a comfortable life now.
How is the air conditioner after that?
It's in great condition. If you'd like, please have some cold barley tea.
Well, don't mind if I do.
I got into a lot of drama because of it, but I'm glad I bought a new air conditioner that time, considering my current circumstances. Troublebusters!